Genesis 25 and verse 30. And Esau said to Jacob, Feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. Kal halal Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai Hashem, Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, where I learned this truth from. Peace and salutations to the brothers on down, teaching, preaching, pushing this gospel, good news to four corners of the earth, waking up the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. Greetings also to the few elect ladies that tune into these video epistles. Hope you're edified from what's written in the book, the power of this gospel. It's been spread. The truth is back in the earth. We call the lesson Unimaginable Depths of Degeneracy. Like this man Esau, Ishashwa, wasting away is he. And we just got that verse there. Our power, whose name is Yahweh, his only begotten son is Yahweh Shai, and we are the true children of Israel, the twin brother Jacob of the 12 tribe, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's who we are. And the Most High and his son has set a trap for this fool who said there's no God. He doesn't acknowledge the Most High in all his thoughts, and he's pushing forward a heap of degenerate laws and statutes in opposition to our power. And a trap is set for this man. He can't remove his neck from it. Let's go straight back to, first of all, let's establish who this man is. Let's get Esau, Edom, the Edomites, now calling himself the white man. This is since 1681. Prior to that, if you read any history books, nothing to do with any Bibles or anything, any history books, he didn't talk about people's colors in relation to their nationality. No, he was interested in the seed line. Who's your father? Where's he from? What location? And so on and so forth. To give yourself an idea of who's these people are. Who are we? Who's that person? Who's that person? Until 1681, when this one put it in law in the state of Virginia. I want you to call me white, and by the way, you must call yourself black. All these terms loaded up with various privileges and disadvantages, depending on which box you have to tick. Where are we? Genesis 36, verse 1. Now these are the generations of Esau, who is Edom. Verse 8, thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir. That's who he is. And all of the clues are dotted around liberally in the scriptures as to who this man is. It's that man he's been hiding. He's a fugitive and a vagabond. Job. We're going to get Job 30, I think. Job 30. Let's go from 6 to dwell in the cliffs. It's a heavy scripture here all about this man. Heavy chapter, I should say. To dwell in the cliffs of the valleys, in caves of the earth. That's what he was calling himself Caucasian. That's what it means. He's to dwell in the caves of the earth and in the rocks. Among the bushes they braid. That's the power of speech. They want people to think this was how many millions and billions of years ago. No, it's just a few hundred years ago that this man saw a power showing his almighty fierceness and anger, putting us under this man. Esau, Edom, scraping him up, making him stand upright, giving him back the power of speech. Take all that hair off of him, put it in a suit and tie, and have him bouncing around the earth in all his pride and pomp. But he knows his own history, and it's all coming out. Among the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together. They were children of fools. Yes, they deny the very existence of their maker. Yeah, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. In the first verse here in this chapter 30 of Job here. But no, they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. Why? Because they will start to have relations with the dogs. They're doing it now. They've got brothels with animals. And this bestiality is set up in how many states? 10 or 12 states. It's perfectly legal. Lo, and then lo, where are we going to go to next? Our power. Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, is showing his might and his disdain for his people by putting us under this man temporarily to teach us a lesson. Daniel 4:17, this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. That's Esau, Edom. He's the lowest of the low, calling himself the white man, trying to associate himself with purity and righteousness. He's been bouncing around the earth with our book in his hand. Now he's put it to one side. He's not even pretending anymore. It's all AI now. That's his new God and his latest push to get you, the whole world, under his subjection. We just want him to push, go to the next level. Do what is it you're planning to do. Rush it, push it out there, do it. Implement the implantable device. Where next? Romans 9. Romans 9, let's read 17 to begin with. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, the modern day Pharaoh is this Edomite, his headquarters there, Babylon the Great. It's America. That's his base. That's where he's pushing out all of the madness that he wants the whole world to follow. And they've been in lockstep with him so far, but not anymore. There's division in their camps, division in all of the UN, the beast system, EU, NATO. It's all cracking. Yahushua said, "Our kingdom be divided, it cannot stand. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth." His name is going to be known. You got a bunch of folk, even those who know that they're Hebrew Israelites, claiming we don't know the name, and they're getting ready for serious judgment. We're all looking for something to happen soon, especially to them. The scripture said judgment will begin in the house of David. Let's jump to verse 20 here. Nay, but, O man, who art thou that repliest against the Most High? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? That's what Esau Edom is doing. This white man saying, oh, I don't like the role I've been given in a movie. It's not fair, it's not fair. I want to be Jacob. So he's gone over into our land and trying to claim he's fulfilling prophecies. But it's all been unraveled. You're not the people, it's not you. You fit the promises of Esau Edom, the wicked. That's been given into your hands. You're enjoying yourself. You own everything. All of the earth resources is in your hand. That's the prophecy that you fit. The fatness of the earth being given to you, the wicked. 2 Ezra 6 and 9 says, Esau, Ishashwa, wasted away is he. How is he wasted? Look at him. He's the only one there that looks like that. Thin lips, stringy hair, pointy nose, no melanin in his skin. It was withdrawn from him. He's cursed. That is a look of leprosy, the cursed of the earth. And although other nations can look like him, but we're speaking about that wicked spirit that dwells within the Edomite. Where am I? Nay, but, O man, who art thou that repliest against the Most High? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Hath not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor, which is Jacob, and the 12 tribes of Israel, and another unto dishonor, as Esau, Edom, the wicked? What if God, whose name is Yahweh, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath, fitted to destruction, and that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy? That's Jacob and the 12 tribes. No matter what we look like, which he had afore prepared unto glory. It doesn't matter how you jump, how you scream. You cannot change what is written in the book and your role. I'm going to go back to Job here. Job. I'm going to bounce around in Job 15. Is it Job 15? Job 15, 24 and 25 to begin with. Trouble and anguish shall make him afraid. The whole of this chapter is dynamite. They shall prevail against him as a king ready to the battle. For he stretcheth out his hand against the Most High, and strengtheneth himself against the Almighty. He's claiming that he is the Almighty. Let's jump to 29. He shall not be rich, neither shall his substance continue, neither shall he prolong the perfection thereof upon the earth. The scriptures are going to do away with, what's that, Isaiah 14. The nephew and the son, the whole seed line is going to be removed from the earth. He shall not depart out of darkness. The flame shall dry up his branches. What flame is this? Intercontinental ballistic missiles, nuclear nightmare is getting ready to fall on the earth, and the chariot laser fire from the Most High Son and the angelic army is all in the horizon. They can see it in their rearview mirror. It's coming to them real quick, and by the breath of his mouth shall he go away. To jump to 34. For the congregation of hypocrites shall be desolate, and fire shall consume the tabernacles of bribery. They conceive mischief, and bring forth vanity, and their belly prepareth deceit. That's all they're about. That's what this man's name, that's why he's referred to as the devil that the Bible speaks of, is lie after lie after lie. Well, that's what the deceiver, devil, that's what it means, the deceiver, a liar, a slanderer. He can't do the right thing. He just can't do it. Psalms 10. Let's go from 2. The wicked in his pride. As Malachi 1 and 4 tells you who this man is. Esau Edom. He's the wicked in his pride. Doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. Everything is in opposition to the Most High. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after Yahweh. The power is not in all of his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. Any judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. See, that's what he's been doing. Well, he can't do it so much anymore. They're all ganging up and getting ready to lay siege to Babylon the Great. Look what Russia's doing. Look at the BRICS. It's all the economic situation, finance, everything. It's all gathering apace, real fast. He hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. Who is this describing? Esau, Edom, heads up the cast. That list, adverse to righteousness in Psalms 83. They're doing everything. They've done everything to come against the true children of Israel and any form of righteousness in the earth. Now they've got this new law. If you're caught reading the Bible in public, you come up against the law. This law has been written. I think it's Canada, and of course it's going to spread to the four corners of the earth. I think it's already in Australia. You can't read the Bible. Well, what is the Bible doing? There's nobody harming anyone by reading this. But no, they know the truth. And so they've set themselves up in opposition to it with all kind of madness. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. He's busy sending money, billions and billions of dollars, to people who can do better by themselves. And he's got on his doorstep mass starvation. You've got hyperinflation or inflation. People can't afford to eat. There's homelessness. There's violence right on his doorstep. But he doesn't care about that. He's sending money all over the place to further his interests. Where are we going to go to next? Let's get to the 11 and 12. He has said in his heart, the Most High hath forgotten. He thinks the Most High is with him. He hideth his face. He will never see it. Arise, O Lord Yahweh, O power, lift up thine hand. Forget not the humble. This is David crying out. This is scripture. It's Psalms 50. I'm going to get, let's see. It says, you thought I was altogether one as yourself. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brothers, is Psalms 50 and 20. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself, but I will reprove thee, and set them, the Hebrew Israelites, in order before thine eyes. Now consider this, ye that forget the Most High, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver, none to deliver. Whoso offereth praise glorifieth me, and to him that ordereth his conversation aright, I will show the salvation of the Most High. Who's doing that? We refer to ourselves as the hopeful elect. We're hoping. We're hoping that we're among that number, Lord willing. Jeremiah 50:45. Therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord, that he hath taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he hath purposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. That's what's getting ready to happen. At the noise of the taking of Babylon, America, the earth is moved, and the cry is heard among the nations. Get ready. This man is getting ready to be removed. He's been funding both sides of all the wars, all the political parties. He's funding them all, lobby groups on both sides, and giving this false impression that there's a choice. It's the same two wings on the same bird. It doesn't matter who you vote for. And he's been profiting, whatever is the right word, from these wars, death, murder, rape, pillage, plunder. He's spreading all of his madness. Why? How can he do all that? Because he has total control over the earth, the narrative, every form, all the media platforms and news and papers, radio, everything. That's one of the major things that they've done, to control the message, so no one can learn the truth. You're filled with all of his witchcraft and lies. But it's over with. You've come to the end of your rulership. Let's finish with a couple of verses here back in Jeremiah 23, I think. Jeremiah 23:19. Behold, a whirlwind of the Lord is gone forth in fury. Watch this. Even a grievous whirlwind. It shall fall grievously upon who? Upon the head of the wicked. What's this whirlwind? It's that nuclear nightmare. Behold, a whirlwind of the Lord is gone forth in fury, even a grievous whirlwind. It shall fall grievously upon the head of the wicked. The anger of the Lord shall not return until he have executed, until he have performed the thoughts of his heart. In the latter days he shall consider it perfectly. We're considering it. Let's hold it there for the lesson. We're hopeful. We're watching these prophecies unravel. They're happening in front of our faces. The famine of the word is here. The men speaking these words in all the various formats, they're about to be withdrawn. They're outlawing it. Let's hold it there for the lesson. You've been listening to Unimaginable Depths of Degeneracy. It's Ishashwa, wasting away is he. Shalom. Till the next lesson. We don't fear no guy. We fear our power. whose name is Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.